So here we have the BMW 3 Series Touring. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with those black alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well, which can be increased by folding down any or all of the 3 seats you see there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, rev counter, and coolant temperature gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 67,250. The information displayed above that can be changed by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk with various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side both stereo and phone controls. The plus and minus pedals are so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over in the center we have the main screen for this car. Up on here is where you will find your satellite navigation. Really nice clear color display, as you can see. Very easy system to use. This is BMW's business nav system. You can also of course access your radio for the car. You'll see we've got AM, FM and DAB radio. And if you want to listen to your own music, you can do so under the multimedia heading, where you'll find your CD player and external devices you can plug in. So you have USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. Back out to the main screen, you pair your telephone under the telephone heading in order that you can make and receive phone calls, of course, and use that Bluetooth audio. Working our way down, we have the main CD player, main volume for the stereo as well, and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and of course decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car for both driver and passenger independently of one another. When you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on. Same button to turn it off again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain those temperatures by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. If you press auto again, you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. We've also got a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same for the passenger side of the car as well. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll see that we have a full color reversing camera, so very easy to park this car. To the right hand side of the gear lever, we can turn our parking sensors on and off. We can turn our traction control on and off, and you can change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put the vehicle into Sport mode, Sport Plus, Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and Eco Pro mode as well. And then lastly, we have this dial just here. So this is BMW's iDrive system, and this is what you use to control everything up on the main screen that I showed you a moment ago. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.